YouTube. Um, Today I want to make a video about honesty, whether it be in like a relationship, a friendship, or like with yourself. Um, Honesty comes like really important. Number one, like when you're talking to someone, like you don't have to really be dating them because nobody really dates anymore. But it's like girls and guys are different. Like sometimes girls send signals that guys take the wrong way, and sometimes guys send signals that girls take the wrong way. Because we're different. Guys and girls think differently. But I think like if you're talking to someone, like initially, if there's an attraction and you both start flirting and whatnot, if you're a guy, I mean, this is mostly with guys because guys don't really, they just like to avoid shit. I've noticed. Like if you just want that from a girl, let her know. Like tell her. And if you like a girl, you should tell her. Because even if you like her and you don't say anything, she's gonna think like, oh, maybe he doesn't like me, and then she's gonna, you know, move on. But if you initially liked each other, like you liked her at first, and you start to think like, maybe I don't want to talk to her anymore. Maybe she's not who I thought she was. You're having your doubts. Let the girl know. Like, just tell her. Like, don't be scared. Of course she's going to be upset because she might like you, but it's better to have heard it from you and than to have you ignore her and her have to figure it out herself. Like in reality, you guys think we're complicated, but if guys really said what their intentions were, or like if they didn't like anymore, if they didn't like you anymore, if they really just said it, yeah, girls would hurt for a while, but that's all we really want. It's all we want is honesty. Like we just need you to be honest with us. It's not always about like, oh, cheating this. No, it's about your feelings too. Guys aren't good with feelings. Some girls aren't good with feelings. But if you say, if you guys are on the same page, no one can get hurt for like in a bad way. And it's easier to accept when someone tells you like, this isn't really working out. Like I think we should just stay friends. Like, yeah, it's a typical line, but at least you're being honest and not putting them down, you know what I mean? And also, like, being honest, like, with your friends and with your family, like, it's always good to be honest because you'll always have a clear conscience, conscious? I don't know how to pronounce that word. But, you always, like, not have that weight and guilt of lying, and you don't have to worry about keeping up with stories. Like, I don't understand, like, why people lie. Like, telling the truth is always the best because people find out the truth anyways, and I find that when I find out the truth, like, from someone else than from you, like, it makes it way worse and just makes me angrier. Like, initially, you should just tell the truth straight out so we can deal with it right there, you know. And over time, like some people may learn it the hard way, but it's good to be mature about it and to be able to talk about things and just be honest because it's really not that hard. Um, I just think that's just the way. I think if people were more honest and open and weren't so playing hard to get and being tough guys and oh I'm a bad bitch all the time, I think people would be able to communicate better. But since we're always on texting and Instagram and Twitter, like I have all those social networking websites, but sometimes I think it's good to hold a normal conversation, like face to face or over the phone if you can't see them. Like these social networking sites and having to text 24/7 really fucks up our perception of how things should really happen. Some things like shouldn't be dealt with over text. You know, you shouldn't be texting someone if you're in the same room as them. Sometimes you gotta put your phone down and enjoy yourself and not be on it 24/7. If you miss out on opportunities that way. And people really need to learn how to talk to each other because I don't know, the social networking sites really don't help that. and it's important that we do, because when you have a job, that's your followers on Instagram and how many likes you got on your tweet or retweets. That's not going to matter. So yeah, give me your feedback on what you think about the honesty and like in relationships or like with your friends or whatnot. If you have any stories, I love to hear them. Or you can write them to me. I read them. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys. And yes, last week of school, so yes, I'm in a good place.